My dear friend, as you are listening right now, I know life has not been easy. You have been through battles no one knows about. You have cried tears no one has seen. You have carried burdens that were too heavy for your shoulders. People may have judged you, abandoned you, betrayed you, or ignored your pain, but let me tell you something. Jesus never left you, not even for a moment. Every step you took, even in the valley of shadows, He walked beside you. Every night you thought you were alone, He was watching over you. Every time you whispered, "God, I can't take this anymore," He was whispering back, "My child, I am with you, I will carry you." Maybe you feel like your prayers are unanswered, like heaven is silent, but silence does not mean absence. God is working behind the scenes in ways you cannot see. Just like a seed buried in the ground, unseen for a season, yet growing roots that will one day break through the soil, so is your life. You may not see growth right now, but something powerful is happening within you. The pain you feel is shaping you, the waiting you endure is strengthening you, and the tears you cry are watering the ground of your destiny. God is not finished with you, and He will never abandon the masterpiece He created. You are His child, chosen, loved, and set apart. The cross is proof of your worth. Jesus didn't die for gold, for riches, or for kingdoms, He died for you. That means your life has infinite value, your existence has eternal purpose, and your story has heavenly importance. Do not let the lies of this world tell you otherwise. You are not too broken for God. You are not too far gone for Him. You are not forgotten. Right now, He calls you by name and says, "Come to me, my child, and I will give you rest." And listen carefully, my dear friend, because this is important. The pain you carry right now is not the end of your journey. The valley you are walking through is not your final destination. The enemy wants you to believe that you are finished, that you are forgotten, that you are too weak to rise again, but the truth of God declares something very different. The truth says you are more than a conqueror through Christ who strengthens you. The truth says greater is He that is in you than he that is in the world. The truth says you may be pressed, but you will not be crushed. You may be struck down, but you will not be destroyed. Do you hear that? You are still here because God is not finished with you. You are breathing because your story is still being written. You are alive because there is still a divine purpose waiting for you to fulfill. You are not just surviving, you are being prepared to thrive, to walk into blessings you could never imagine, to see miracles you thought were impossible. But sometimes, before the breakthrough, there must be a battle. Before the crown, there is a cross. Before the resurrection, there is a grave. And just like Jesus rose on the third day, you too will rise from the ashes, from the pain, from the disappointments that tried to bury you. You will not stay down, you will not stay broken, you will not stay forgotten. God is lifting you up even now. He is breathing fresh strength into your soul, fresh courage into your heart, fresh hope into your spirit. The same power that raised Jesus from the dead is living in you, guiding you, empowering you, and reminding you that nothing is impossible for those who believe. So believe again. Hope again. Trust again. Do not let your yesterday define your tomorrow. Do not let your mistakes define your identity. Do not let your struggles define your worth. You are a child of the Most High God, and that alone makes you victorious. Even if the world turns against you, even if people laugh at you. My precious friend, I know sometimes the weight you carry feels unbearable, the nights feel endless, and the pain feels like it will never leave, but I promise you this: storms don't last forever. The same God who paints the sunrise after the darkest night is the same God who will bring light into your life. You may feel like you are drowning, but His hand is reaching out to pull you up. Remember when Peter was walking on the water, and the moment he looked at the storm he began to sink? But when he looked at Jesus, he was lifted? That is exactly what God is saying to you today. Stop focusing on the storm, and look to me, and I will lift you. Fear may shout, but faith whispers louder. Pain may try to blind you, but His love will open your eyes. The enemy may try to break you, but God's grace is already rebuilding you. Do not forget that even when Jesus was in the boat with His disciples, the storm came, but His presence was the guarantee of peace. In the same way, storms may come in your life, but His presence is your anchor. You are not meant to fight alone. You are not meant to carry everything by yourself. You are not meant to live without hope. Jesus is the healer of the broken, the mender of the shattered, the restorer of the weary. He does not just fix what is broken, He makes it new. He does not just give you strength, He becomes your strength. He does not just calm the storm around you, He calms the storm inside you. Maybe today you feel weak, but His word says, "When I am weak, then I am strong." Maybe you feel forgotten, but His promise is, "I will never leave you nor forsake you." Maybe you feel unloved, but the cross is proof that you are loved beyond measure. And right now, even in this moment, His Spirit is touching your heart, reminding you that you are not forgotten, not forsaken, not lost. Your name is written on the palms of His hands. Your tears are collected in His bottle. Your life is held in His arms. You are more valuable than you realize. My dear friend, sometimes life feels like a constant uphill battle, and you wonder if you will ever reach the top, if you will ever find peace, if you will ever see the breakthrough you've been praying for. But let me remind you, the climb is hard, but the view from the top is worth it. Every tear, every trial, every setback is not wasted. God is using it all to prepare you for the place He is leading you to. Do not despise the season of waiting, because waiting is not wasted time. Waiting is where your roots grow deep. Waiting is where your faith is strengthened. Waiting is where God shapes your character. Think of Joseph in the prison before the palace. Think of David in the field before the throne. Think of Moses in the desert before the Red Sea. Each of them faced long seasons of waiting, but every moment was part of God's plan, and when His timing was right, everything shifted in an instant. That same God who lifted them is the same God who will lift you. You may be waiting now, but the breakthrough is coming. You may be crying now, but joy is on its way. You may feel forgotten now, but heaven is preparing a table in front of your enemies. And when God moves, it won't be small, it will be greater than you imagined, more powerful than you expected, and more beautiful than you ever dreamed. So do not lose heart. Keep holding on. Keep believing. Keep trusting. Even when you don't see the evidence, faith is believing that God is still working behind the scenes. Even when you feel empty, His Spirit is filling you with strength you didn't know you had. Even when you feel like quitting, He whispers, "Don't give up, my child, because the story I am writing for you is far from over." Your scars are not signs of defeat, they are signs of survival. They are proof that you endured, that you fought, that you held on, and that God carried you through. And the same God who carried you this far will not leave you now. He has brought you too far to abandon you. He has invested. My dear friend, as we reach the final moments of this journey together, I want you to pause and look back at your own life. Think about the storms you've survived, the battles you've fought, the nights you thought you wouldn't make it through, and yet here you are. You are still breathing, you are still standing, and that is proof that God is not done with you yet. Every heartbeat inside your chest is heaven's way of reminding you that your mission is not finished, that your purpose is still alive. The enemy tried to break you, but you are still here. Life tried to crush you, but you are still rising. Darkness tried to silence you, but your light is still shining. And that is because God's hand has been on you from the very beginning. Sometimes you may ask, why me? Why this pain? Why this struggle? But my friend, the very thing you thought would destroy you is the very thing God is going to use to shape you. Your greatest pain will become your greatest testimony. The prison you are in today can become the platform God uses tomorrow. The rejection you faced is the redirection towards something greater. The delay is not the denial, it's preparation. And the weakness you feel today will become the strength that inspires others tomorrow. Let me remind you, Jesus Christ never promised us a life without trials, but He promised us His presence in every trial. He never said we wouldn't face storms, but He promised to calm them. He never said we wouldn't walk through fire, but He promised the flames would not consume us. You are not walking alone. Every step you take, He is with you. Every tear you cry, He collects. Every prayer you whisper, He hears. Every time you fall, He lifts you up again. My dear friend, as we continue together, let me remind you again that your life is not an accident, your journey is not meaningless, and your pain is not wasted. You are divinely created, wonderfully made, and deeply loved by God Himself. The world may try to define you by your mistakes, your failures, or your weaknesses, but Jesus Christ defines you by His love, His sacrifice, and His victory on the cross. You are not your past. You are not your pain. You are not the labels others have placed on you. You are a child of God, chosen, precious, and valuable beyond measure. When life feels heavy, when the burdens on your shoulders seem too much to carry, remember the invitation of Jesus. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Rest is not found in success, not found in money, not found in people, but in the presence of God. You don't have to earn His love. You don't have to prove your worth. You already are worthy because of what He has done for you. Sometimes the road ahead feels unclear. You may not know what tomorrow holds, but you can know who holds tomorrow. Trust the one who knows the beginning from the end. Trust the one who sees the bigger picture when you only see the puzzle pieces. Trust the one who can turn ashes into beauty, mourning into dancing, sorrow into joy. And listen carefully, you don't have to be perfect for God to use you. Every hero of the Bible was flawed.